you doing out there? Today I wanted to do a quick review of a new to me anyway, RDA that I just got. This is the IGO W14. That's the box for it. And I started building on it, but I wanted to just take some video of before I use it. Let's put it back together here. Give you my opinion on it. Let's take a look down here. Okay, so this is the IGO W14. They've had a lot of different models of this, and it's a very nice, solid RDA. Let's put this back together again here. This is very nice, certainly heavy, solid RDA. You have 3 air holes on the sides, 3 sides, and if you didn't notice, I just had it apart. This actually, I have it set up for the 3 coils, which is what it's. You pop this out, and it's not easy. You can see we have 3 coils set up in there. What's nice about this is the posts on the side are actually part of the RDA itself. They're not posts at all, which makes it very nice for mounting. Nothing's going to come loose. Only the center post is an actual post. It's not spring-loaded. It's pretty flush here on the bottom. Let's pop this on an ohmmeter here. I just built this coil. Have not a little more. So we're getting 0.2 ohms there. I had a little trouble with the build. That you know, it's a little. It's a lot of room. It's easy to build, but trying to get 3 24 gauge Canthol. I'm sorry, 26 gauge Canthol through the center post is a little difficult. The center post is a very small hole. So feeding those 3 in, making sure they were solid. After I got them in, one of them was, was loose again. So now they're all in, they're solid. So I'm going to put some cotton in this thing. I'm going to use it for a few days, and then I'll come back and let you know what I think about it. Okay, so that is a monster on my iStick 50 watt. It certainly is big. You can see how that fits over the iStick 50 watt. Kind of the way Kanga sub-tank looks on a 30 watt. But the 30 for this, I actually have the name, which I don't see it on here. Mine says UD IGO W. That's a 14, and I verified that it is authentic. Actually brushed finish, which is really nice. It's really nice brushed finish on there. You don't get any fingerprints. Medical grade silicone, 115 grams. Let's see anything else. 510 thread. It's certified. 28.5 millimeter diameter base. 3 coils, single positive, easy to build. There are a lot of clones of this out there, and when I looked them up, they look the same on the outside, but on the inside they look totally different. Where I mentioned how the posts are, I keep calling them posts, but if you can see the 3 outside screws on my build there, they're actually part of the actual outside of the RDA. So they're not going anywhere. Only the center one, which looks welded very nice, could possibly have a problem or move. A lot of the clones I've seen of this actually have posts, and it's only the outside that's the same, and the inside is quite different. Airflow is, for 3 holes, figure, okay, air hole would be decent airflow, but it's you get a lot of air on that, which is good because it's better to be able to close it off than not get enough. So let's give a bake on this. On the coils, came out to a 0.3 ohm build. I'm on 32 watts, which is coming out at 3 volts on here. It's not a watts. Let's try lowering. The taste is good. Let's go down to 25 watts just to see how the taste is. It's okay, definitely. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick finish up to my review of the IGO W14. dripper, as you can see there. I've been using this for a couple of days, a few different juices, and wanted to give you the pros and cons of it. It's a nice, heavy, solid design. You can see the size. This is an iStick 50 watt with full-size Kanger sub-tank on it. Well, when you go to put this one on, let me get that off of there. You can see that this 28.5 millimeter base is just a monster. That is big. But it's nice. It's heavy. It's solid. It's machined well. The pros of it, the heaviness, I like that. It might make your device a little top heavy, but I like how solid. I like quality feeling devices, and this certainly is. It's great for building on. You can see in here, I have three coils in there, and it is just so easy to work with. There is so much room to build in there. 3 coils in there. The juice well is extremely deep. It's really nice. It looks great. The brushed stainless steel gives you a really nice fingerprint-free look to it, and that's really nice. The airflow holes, you get 3 holes for the 3 coils that are nice, solid, well machined holes. Fully open, you get beautiful airflow. It's nicer to be able to get more airflow and then close it off as you want, and it's really nice for that. I actually found this. They were going for about $30, $35 everywhere I looked. I actually found someplace, kidneypuncher.com. I've never ordered from them before, so I don't know anything about them, but they had this for $14.95. That's half of the lowest price I've seen it for up till now. So, assuming they're authentic, but judge for yourself when you go there. The cons on it, the same as what's nice about it with the size. For some people, that'll be just too big on your mod. It'll be too top heavy, too large. Also, when making 3 coils, you have to remember that your resistance is going to be very low unless you build high resistance coils. Building 3 coils, you got to remember that you're going to get down low, so you're going to be in the 0.2 range. For at least that's what I usually ended up in with standard 24, 26 gauge Kenthal at about 8 wraps. So you got to watch out for that. Make sure your device can handle something going down that low. Otherwise, you got to build higher resistance coils. And there's no wide drip tip. That seems to be the preference for a lot of people today. Take something like this, which is a dark horse, that you can remove it and put in your wide drip tip. There is no option with this. It seems to accept every standard drip tip I put in. A lot of different ones, and it's worked fine with all of them. Of course, I can't find any at the moment. They're probably all on different tanks, but you can't use that on it. I find I don't use the wide drip tips often, but if you want to, you can't. So those are the only downsides. So I certainly recommend it at $15. If that's unbeatable, that's a great price. Even at $30, it's a nice, solid, heavy device. It just may not be for everybody because of the size, because it is 3 coils, you don't have to put 3. But if you don't, you can't close off any of the other air flow holes. There's 3, and if you line them up with the coils, you can have airflow control for 3 coils. But if you're only building 1 or 2 coils, you cannot close off the other holes and continue to use the holes on the side of your build. So I feel it's kind of 3 or nothing, or you're going to not get a smooth airflow near your coils. Overall, it is, I'd say it's a plus. It's a thumbs up for anyone that is going to do 3 coils, can do down low ohm resistance builds on their mod. But it is definitely more of a pro device because of that. But the positives are also the negatives for some people, so make sure it's a device that's going to fit your needs and the way you vape. Thanks a lot, and have a great day, and please be sure to comment below and subscribe.